Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 25th of September. Now, warning, I am here with my doggos. I've got Sprocket here chewing a bone and Sophie's over there chewing her bone, so sorry about the munching. We know that they have to chew them under my feet. You know what dogs are like, and I just got here, so they're very excited to see me, and of course I'd just been to the butcher's, so they wouldn't wait for their bones. First, a little bit of admin, guys. Jen has given us some tips. I know a lot of you guys are struggling with the buffering of my videos. When you tap on them, there's a lot of buffering going on and they're taking ages to load. Jen's given you some tips here, so I'm just going to read through them, guys, if you are having trouble. Maybe jot this down. Firstly, go to settings, find the YouTube app and tap on it. Then go down and look for cache storage and tap that. And then clear both cache and storage. And then close that, get out of settings and go back to YouTube, and of course tap on Chrissy's video and it should be gone. The buffering should be gone. So try that, guys. I know another one also that someone taught me on my iPad is for Safari, is to clear a lot of your Google information and things, is to go onto Safari in your settings, find Safari, scroll down and get your clear history and website data, and tap on that and clear your history and website data, and then hop out again. That works as well on your Google page, because sometimes that can clutter up sometimes if you've got too much stuff moving in the background, it's like our phones, you know how you got to clear them off and refresh them all the time. It's that sort of thing as well. So thank you, Jen, appreciate that. So go and try that, guys, if my videos are buffering. Now, the other thing I need to address, yes, I did get a strike on my channel. We know that, yes, we get fact-checked a lot on my channel, and you guys get your comments disappear and taken away, get put on the naughty chair. We all do. But apparently, they haven't given me the video, so it's very hard for me to track down which video it was. They gave me a basic inkling, but, you know, I do one a day. I've even gone back and, because they've taken it off, I can't find it, so I don't know which one it is. But I did go on with my hubby today and we had a look and to see what the reasoning was. They've sent it in my email account. Apparently it was for medical misinformation. Yes, remember the old misinformation and disinformation that seems to be getting tighter and tighter. Well, apparently that's their policy now, is that any information about jabs, that these jabs are actually proved safe and effective by the WHO. So you're not allowed to speak out against the jabs. So pretty much, what can I even say to that, guys? I haven't even got a comment about that, because safe and effective by the WHO. So we're not allowed to speak out against that on YT. Just the usual, the old AI taking everybody down one video at a time, or one channel at a time. It drives me crazy. Anyway, I'm not going to sook and whinge about it. We'll just get on with it, guys. I'll just have to be very careful what I say around the jab wheel event, as it will be deemed as misinformation. Swear to God, there are two different realities. You right, Soph? I'm just sitting in the dirt being grubby as usual. There are two different realities. There are. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, I won't say anything because I'll probably get a strike for it. All right, let's get started, guys, and we'll see what comes up. And look out for my celebrity video as well, guys. I'm going to try and do that today. And also, I've done my financial one. I'll leave one of those over here. Okay, let's get started. I'm getting sushi, which is Rishi Sunak, if you are new. I've got a few new subscribers, which is like a miracle here, guys, because normally my subscribers don't seem to grow very much. He's up on a tower. It's showing me like him on like a building, like the Empire State Building or something like that, looking down over his kingdom. So this is what I'm getting for sushi. He's looking down from his tower. He's looking down now. He's assessing, he's looking, he's pondering. We know, I said yesterday, he's doing his magic tricks. He's starting to get the black cape and throw over things so people don't see things. But I am getting now, he's looking down from above. I would say down from above, looking down on the little people and peasants, but he's also looking at his empire and how he's going to implement everything and roll it all out. He's trying to reassess. He's reassessing from a very high tower of how he's going to go about implementing. See, it's not easy. It's not going smoothly for them. They've got a lot of hurdles in front of them, these global elites that are just rolling everything out. I am getting that for Sushi. He's really trying to look from a higher perspective now at how he can go about doing this without treading on any more toes, because they don't want people waking up. We know they don't want people waking up. That's just what I'm getting for Sushi. He's looking down upon his kingdom. He's probably over at Chucky's castle looking from the, is it turrets? What do they call those things? Him and Chucky are probably looking in from the balcony of what is it called? Is it Buckingham Palace? What's it? It is, isn't it? They're probably looking from that tower and the balcony and working out how they're gonna roll out more red carpet is what I'm getting of their lovely agenda. All right, let's keep going. So he's looking, he's standing back, he's assessing, and he's looking from a very high vantage point now of how he's going to go about this. Don't think for 1 second, just because he's pushed the dates out and everything, that he's changed his mind and everything's, you know, he's listening to the little people, because he's not. I told you that yesterday. Sorry, guys. All the pollens are in the air here with spring. Everybody's sneezing and got hay fever. Sorry, guys, I've got to blow my nose. Oh, I'm such a class act, aren't I? So that's what he's doing. Don't think for 1 second that he's not going to roll things out, because he is. He's just looking at things from a different perspective now, of how he's going to go about doing it. Okay. Cheers, everyone. I got my cup of tea. Oh, I need it today. Oh no, I'm getting America and I'm getting Americans, and it's showing me Americans holding hands. Like, Americans are coming together, and it's showing me them singing that stupid song Kumbaya. You know how everyone says, oh, it's not all Kumbaya and everything's wonderful. Well, I'm getting now these people in America singing like Kumbaya. They want things to be wonderful. See, people in America are coming together. They've had enough of all the, sorry guys, hay fever, all the garbage that is being dished out to them. Particularly I'm getting around the Mexican-American border. Immigration is a massive issue. It's becoming a massive issue globally, but in America it's a huge issue. The Biden government has not helped any of these border issues. So I do feel like people are coming together because they know that by joining hands and coming together, they're going to be stronger. So I do feel in America, you're going to get some pushbacks in America. People are not liking the Biden government and how they're destroying the country. Well, is it Biden? We do have to wonder when that Jean-Pierre keeps slipping up and saying Obama. So many questions. But this is what I'm getting. The people are coming together and they're singing Kumbaya. They want their life back. See, they want their old Kumbaya life. It's like sitting around a fireplace and singing Kumbaya. People want their simple lives back. They don't want the complicated mess that they're currently living in. That's what I'm getting for America. People are joining together. They're joining together and making a stance. This is so good, guys. You might get protests. You might get fight backs. You might get people marching in the streets. That's just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing seas of people just walking down streets, protesting, fighting back, trying to get their lives back. I really do believe it's a lot around the migrant issues, because not only have you got the migrant issues, but we keep talking about, you've got the drug issues, you've got the cartel, you've got the drugs just sweeping in over the border and taking over. They're just moving on in. And that's a big industry. The drug industry is a big industry. There's a lot of money to be made. And people have had a gutful of it. So I am getting that people coming together, holding hands in America, and possibly protesting around a few of these things as well, to do with immigration. Not just all the other nonsense and garbage, but definitely immigration's, like, I would say it's probably one of your biggest issues. And also probably government, how they're running things. People aren't happy about it. See, the corruption's just becoming more and more clear to people now. They see it very clearly. I mean, nothing ever comes of the Hunter Biden laptop, as we know. And then we've got Trump just being attacked over here. It just goes on and on. It's just a circus event in America. It's got to be very frustrating living there. I can't even imagine what you guys are going through. And like I said yesterday, he doesn't instill confidence in the people. We're talking about voice tonality and things. He doesn't instill confidence in the people because he's talking in mishmash. He's talking in riddles. No one knows what he's talking about. How does that give your country confidence moving forward when you're dealing with people like, you know, big world leaders like Xi Jinping, Putin, you know, and put Biden in the middle? Like, what the hell? Like, paints a picture, doesn't it? All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm getting New Zealand. I know you're going to the vote very soon. Just like us in Australia, we got the yes-no vote in New Zealand. Hippo is coming to the vote on the 14th of October. You guys are going to get either a new Prime Minister or you're going to be stuck with Hippo. Mr. VIP, I call him here. Let's see what happens here. Hang on. I'm getting that saying. I'll just have to say it because I keep getting it. People in New Zealand can't see the forest for the trees. They can't see the forest for the trees. It's a funny saying, that. Isn't that a weird saying? It sort of means things are blocked. You can't see the reality. I think that's what basically that saying is trying to tell everybody. Like, you got these trees, but behind it there's this very dense forest. The deep dark depths of the forest, and I feel that's Hippo. We know he's hanging off rolling out and implementing a lot of things until after the vote. That's if he gets in, which he more than likely will. I feel he more than likely will. I feel like the other guys there, is it Chris Luxon, isn't it? Chris Luxon. He's just there for the narrative, I feel. He's just part of the narrative. It's like he's just there for Hippo to bounce things off. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's going to be interesting to see what happens over there. But I am getting that forest for the trees. People can't see the forest for the trees. See, that's what I said to you the other week about Hippo, is people think not much has been happening and that he's better than, you know, Jacinda. But is he? See, we know he's holding back. So he could be just as bad, if not worse, than Jacinda. We know he's part of the W, E and F global group. We know he's been mixing and rubbing shoulders with all of the plebs in that great establishment. So, you know, who knows? But I am getting that people can't see the forest for the trees, sadly. Meaning that people aren't getting the real true story. It's crazy. We all know, though. We know here that at the minute if he gets in, he's going to start rolling everything out. Unfortunately, guys. Anyway, time will tell. Can't see the forest for the trees. It's just a weird saying, isn't it? It's so weird. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting Panda, which is a communist country here, if anyone wants to know what Panda is. We do use a lot of code names here because, as you know, we get strikes, we get everything here on YT, on my channel. For some weird reason, my tiny little baby channel, it's that small. It's crazy. I am getting Panda. Panda's pledging its allegiance to different countries now. So I'm getting that if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's what I'm getting for Xi Jinping. If people support his country, then he'll support them. But if they don't, he's not going to support them. He's a very ruthless dictator. He's very cut and dry. He doesn't muck around. If you're going to sign up and you're going to be willing and dealing with him, well, that's good. He'll look after you. But if you're not and you're not on board with his country, he just wipes and deletes you. He won't have anything to do with you. So he's pledging his allegiance to the countries that support him, is what I'm getting for Panda. He's very busy in the background now, Xi Jinping, building his empire. It's his empire. Not only does he want the power and control of Panda, he wants the power and control of other countries around the globe. I've been saying that here for over a year. Panda's the threat, not Russia. It's Panda. They're slowly creeping like a virus. I better be careful of that word, but no. You know, creeping out into other countries and starting to take over and get their little mitts in. That's what I'm getting for Panda. They're on the move. They are actually. They really are. They're taking over a lot of little countries, a lot of little islands, a lot of places that can't sort of hold their own on the world stage. Well, Panda's just stepping in and sort of offering them this, I suppose you could call it a too good to be true plan. And if it is too good to be true, it usually is, isn't it? It's usually some sort of pyramid Ponzi scheme. There's allowed to be benefits in it for Panda, Xi. So that's what I'm getting. He's being ruthless and he's building his empire, basically. So we're going to hear more about Panda moving forward and their takeovers of smaller places, sadly. I told you they bought out the Solomon Islands here and took over there. They got military bases and things there. It just doesn't end, does it? All right, let's keep going. I'm getting Broome here in Australia, which is up on the west coast, right up the top. I am getting that Broome is going to be a point of call for some sort of military operations, some big military operations. I'm getting that in Australia, down under. I'm just getting that it's going to be some port of call, a big port of call around Broome, somewhere up there around that area at the top of Western Australia. Excuse me. It's going to be like a military base. This could even be in connection with Panda, with the communist country. I feel like they're going to start to... it's kind of saying create zones, their own military zones. They're not going to be Australian, I don't think. Oh, this is so weird. This can't be good, guys. It can't be good. Oh my God, it's getting exhausting, isn't it? But this just can't be good. I'm getting that for Australia. It's something to do with Xi and that top end of Western Australia. He might be implementing like some way to build craft, like military craft, like flying craft, this kind of thing. There's a lot of money being poured into that region now, up that top end of Western Australia. I feel like China's having a lot of input into it. It could be Australian military as well, but I do feel like China's having a lot of say, unfortunately, getting their little mitts into other countries, example. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting Biden. Of course I am again. He's very vague. The guides are saying to me his brain's like hollowing out. It's like it's almost showing me like a brain and a skull, but the brain inside is shrinking. His brain is shrinking. It's almost, I guess, like dementia, if you think about it. His brain's deteriorating now and deteriorating really fast. It's like a sponge. If you think of a kitchen washing up sponge or a sea sponge, you know how they absorb a lot of water? Well, as they start to dry out, they shrink and they get smaller. Well, that's what I'm getting for Biden's mental capacity. It's only going to continue to get smaller. That's sad, isn't it? I always talk about it as like a form of elder abuse. That's how it feels to me. So he hasn't got the capacity to keep going now. I keep saying that. They're looking for a replacement for Biden. They know he can't keep going. They can't keep hiding this aging factor anymore. They have to make changes, and they know that in America. I'm not seeing Trump in the equation. I'm just not. I see someone else coming in. I keep getting that grey-haired gentleman. He's like a gentleman, but he's grey-haired, but people will take him much more seriously than Biden. I do get this other grey-haired guy. It's just what I get. He'll be a Biden replacement. but he's like a fringe dweller, they're saying, but he's a lot smarter, a lot wiser, definitely not on, oh God, the guy just saying death's bed. Oh my God, I hope not. But, you know, he's not in that cognitive decline stage. He's much fresher, more awake, more aware. I'm just getting it. I don't know who it is. But I do get that. He's a sharp-looking gentleman. Dresses well, clean cut, grey hair. You know, that sort of silver fox look. Silver fox. Oh, they're showing me a little picture of George Clooney. Not George Clooney. It's not George Clooney. But it's that kind of style of person. And even that, there's another guy over there who's quite tall, who's a right kind of person. Oh, I can't think of what his name is. Is it McCarthy? MacArthur? Oh, he looks a bit like, it's someone that looks like him as well. I think it's MacArthur or McCarthy. Anyway, we'll just see what comes down the track, guys. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting this image for us, guys. If you're watching my channel here, it means you're pretty much awake and you're living your best life that you can at the moment. You've managed to find a way through this craziness and you're keeping yourself feeling good. I'm getting that our light is burning so bright that it's even hard for people to look at. It's showing us as individuals with this really bright light. Like we're like a giant light bulb, but we're so bright that like people can hardly look at it. It's like looking at a white light. We produce like a white light, which is a very bright light. It's not a soft ambient little yellow light. We're a very bright light, and it's very hard for people to look, no, not literally look directly at us, but to see us for who we are is probably what I'm saying. They can't see past the light. It's like if you go to like look at the sun or a light in your bedroom or something, you can't look directly at it because then you end up with like a spot for like 10 minutes. It's like that. People struggle to look at us because we're too bright for them. Our energy and what we emit is too bright that it overwhelms a lot of people. That's why a lot of people, and I know it sounds weird, can't cope with us. They don't understand us. They don't get our empathy. They don't understand how we're intuitive. A lot of people don't get us. And you know what actually is very interesting here, and I think we've talked about it here before, we're almost invisible. That's something that Sandy, my girlfriend that wrote that book, Finding Stillness, Liliana Riven, on Amazon, if anyone's interested in that. Her and I have talked about this many times, how we're almost invisible. It's like, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's like people who are awake, and it could be that we're on a different frequency as well, but the light's so bright, it's like we become invisible. It's like if you're out at night and someone shines a torch in your face, for example, you can't see anything, just this big bright light. Well, that's what we're like to a lot of people. And you can't see what's behind the light. It's like if someone drives towards you with their high beam on, for example, in the car. You can't see what sort of car it is because all you see is light and high beam. So that's kind of the image I'm getting for us. We're behind the light, but people can't sort of see us. We're a bit invisible. I've always been pretty invisible in my life. I could name so many situations where I just don't get acknowledged for things. I do like these things and then people don't even acknowledge or like see me. It's like very weird. It's almost hard to explain. An example, I'll give you an example. This has happened all my life. I renovated some really old rugby football sheds here, all on my own. Took me 6 months. I did it every weekend. Huge job, absolutely turned it around. It was like a dungeon before that, not blowing my own trumpet, but it did look better. And I did it all in the club colours. Like it looked beautiful. It was white with all the trimmings, red and black and all that sort of thing. Didn't even get a thank you card, didn't get anything, not even flowers, chocolates, nothing. I got nothing. And that's the pattern all the way through. Even my hubby and my kids will tell you that I always people just don't even like see me. It's really weird. And Sandy, my other girlfriend, is the same. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are like that. It's almost like we're invisible, but it's not that we're invisible, but our light can sometimes be too bright that people can't see beyond the light and actually see who we are at the core of our being, what we stand for, And see, it kind of, I've said it to you before, it can scare people too. When you're very intuitive or you understand and you're an empath and you can feel what people feel, it kind of spooks people as well. And the minute you say, you know, psychic or, you know, intuitive or whatever, they just think woo-woo garbage, and people run away but they run away not because they're scared of us, but because of their fear of themselves, or fear that you might be able to read them and work them out. The twin flame journey is a lot like that. Usually one twin is very aware and awake, and the other twin is frightened and has complete opposite fears. That's a very common thing. If anyone out there is a twin flame, you'll know that. So that's what happens. We're kind of invisible because we shine too much light, which isn't a bad thing, because it kind of helps protect us as well, guys, if you think about it. It keeps people probably away from us, which most of us are happy about. We often talk about that here. It's easier to be around animals and things than it is around people sometimes for us intuitive, sensitive empaths. I'm sure you all understand what I'm saying. How about we pull some cards, guys? I think it's card time here. Let's see what we get. I'll pull some Doreen Virtues. I know you guys really love Doreen Virtues. I hope Sprocket's not too loud with his bone chewing. I've got Sophie here in the dirt. Let me show you if I can see. Yeah, Grub. Look at that. Grubsville. She absolutely loves it. Don't you, Sophie? Ah, it's a grubby. That's why she's called Grubby. That's her nickname. Grubby. All right, let's pull some of these. Oh, Sprocket. Oh, my gosh. And you've got to have a Sprocket choking to death. Miracles. Oh. Sprock, you right? Oh my goodness, it's always choking. Miracles can happen, guys. Sprock. Sprocky. Sprock. Sprocket. Oh, you okay? Come here. You alright? Oh, I thought he was choking. No. Go get a drink. Oh my God. Sprock, come here. Come and say hello. Miracles. Oh my goodness. My dog's never boring, is it, guys? Miracles can happen, guys. So just stay strong and just focus on miracles happening. We need them to happen, don't we? For people to wake up and see what's currently going on in their lives would be good. Definitely, we look forward to that miracle. Oh, dreams. Dreams is something I think too that, you know, you can, I know a lot of you out there get a lot of messages through your dreams. You know, listen to your dreams. I find it very hard to remember dreams in the morning. I really do. Sometimes it's a real struggle. You can wake up and think, oh, that was a good dream. Gone. Just like that. But when I think of that dreaming too, I was telling you how I've been doing those Paul McKenna hypnosis videos the last couple of days. And it's been really good. It's like, I suppose that's like a bit of a dream slumber where he puts the subliminal messages into your mind as well about self-confidence and different issues too. So I guess dreams is too about just having rest, having time out. But yeah, you can get, and daydreaming too. You know, daydreaming's, it's almost, I guess, like manifesting too a little bit, isn't it? So dreams has many different kind of meanings there to me. Music. Oh, well, we always get music, don't we? And then I'm getting that song, music is my life is music, music is my life. I don't know if that's Marsha Hines that sings that Aussie singer. I think it's Marsha Hines. Music's very important to us. That's why we get given so much music here on my channel, guys. We really do. We get so much music. Old music, new music, any kind of music. We love it because it's frequency and vibration. Let's pull a healing angel card. Alrighty. Everybody found their pineapple? That was our manifesting. We'll need to come up with a new manifesting thing today. I'll give you something else, guys. Just let's do this card first. Whoa. Oh, positive outcome. The sun is about to burst through the clouds and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. Aww. Let's hope it's around the waking up. Everybody waking up to the BS nonsense, garbage and lies they've been getting fed for 4 years. We could only hope, couldn't we, guys? Keep hope alive. All right, let's see if there's something else to finish with today. Oh, I'll give you something to manifest. Hang on, I'll hold the fort. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'm getting like a Japanese lantern. But it's a black and white one. It's a very specific one. We've had the paper one before, haven't we? But this is like a square one with the black crisscrosses. One you'd see in a Japanese tea house. Maybe we're getting that because I'm going to the Japanese gardens on the weekend, guys. So excited. So I'm getting, I actually have those Japanese lights here, which is kind of weird. I just thought of that then, hanging on the pole over there. I'll show you one tomorrow. So I'm getting like a Japanese proper tea light. You know, it's like a rectangle with the black crosses like on it. That's the kind of one you've got to manifest. A Japanese lantern. It's like a lantern, really. I'm getting that. Let's see if there's anything else. Pink balloon. We'll get 3 today. Japanese lantern, a pink balloon, and a red sports car. Oh, that's ridiculous. Some of the stuff the guides give us to find, honestly. But you guys do really well. So a Japanese lantern, but it's a real lantern, not a paper one like the one we had last time. This is different. The pink balloon and the red sports car. Let me see if there's anything else to finish off with. Gosh, I'm getting this old song like from the 60s. It's like, how do you do what you do to me? Then you where to know. Then you do it to me and I do it to you. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, who sings that old song? That's like from the 60s. Why do you do what you do to me? Don't know why we're getting it. We're just getting it. We'll have to look that up, guys. Hang on. I'm getting the song by David Gray. It's by, I know this, I've heard this song a few times. It's called Sail Away. Sail away with my honey. We got to keep sailing away. Staying out of all the nonsense, garbage and lies, guys. So keep sailing away by David Gray. Sail Away with Me, Honey, or something it's called. Look that up, guys. Let's see what else we get. I'm getting a song by Skyhooks here, an Aussie band. I think it's by Skyhooks. I'm living in the 70s. I'm living in the 70s. We've got to go listen to some music from the 70s, I'm guessing. But we've also got to listen to that song. I'm living in the 70s. I'm living in the 70s. I'm living in the 70s. Oh, I don't even know why we get some of this music. But anyway, we'll just go listen to it anyway. Might lift our vibe and frequency. You never know. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. I'm about to shoot my celebrity video, I think. So look out for that as well. Take care, everybody. Hopefully we won't get too many strikes and get wiped off YouTube. Fingers crossed for that. And please subscribe, hit those like buttons, and please feel free to comment. I'll say goodbye from Australia. Take care and have a wonderful day, guys. I'm going to go and enjoy the sunshine and get out in the garden and water my vegetables and plants. All right, bye from me and the doggos. I'll say goodbye from Sophie. Where are you going? Bye, Soph. Oh, God. Excuse the thumb. And goodbye from Sprocket. And we'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.